boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the old Mac Dog. Actually headed to our second stop for the morning. The first one is actually a new start, but both cans were empty this morning. That one will be going twice a week on Tuesday and Friday. Out here on Marietta Boulevard, Northwest Atlanta. Man, I can't tell you guys how good it feels to have my baby back. Still gotta get the hydraulic pump replaced on here and a few other little knick-knack things. Outside of that, she's running like a sewing machine. Dextran actually had to replace the camshaft, and they advised to do all 6 injectors, so they took care of that. But yeah, she's running strong. Came here a while back. I believe a tractor trailer had ran this over. They actually replaced this. It was a little small pole. My first time coming here, I couldn't see this cable. Almost ran it over. That would have been ugly. She's still a little sluggish. For the hydraulic system, at least. That's a temporary problem. Doesn't make too much garbage, but they do like to stuff big pieces of cardboard in the can, so I have to make a little noise here. Even though I'm not really around houses, I don't try to go crazy with it early in the morning. Been like a little kid the past couple days. I got her back Saturday and put her back on the route Monday, so feels real good. It's nothing like your own. To our third stop. Got a bumpy road coming up. Hope everyone's been doing all right. Check out Hopper Hustle's new video. I believe he actually went to roll-off, if I'm correct. going on with that? Glad to see you back in the see you back, brother. And missed your videos for a while. It kind of hurt my heart. Rolling with Dre actually left the biz. I pray, Dre, if you see this, I pray everything works out for you on your new endeavor. You know, brother, if you ever get homesick, there's a front load out here waiting on you. But yeah, I pray it all works out for you. We'll definitely miss your videos, that's for sure. Dumping with Dave as well. Whoa, see what I'm saying? The road is in bad shape. Especially this intersection up here. I can't turn fast on it. It'll shake the truck to pieces. Listening to Ritz early this morning before I started filming. One of his old albums. Let's see. Whenever you go from truck to truck, you have to relearn everything. I've been in that Peterbilt for almost 2 months. Then my Pete, the radio was different from the Kenwood I have in here. So just having to readjust to everything. It's been a minute since I've been in the old girl. I actually took my lights from the Peterbilt, my LEDs, and put them on here. They make a world of difference too. We've added on quite a few stops since I last was able to do any in-cabs. So the route is growing. That's a good thing. More new stops on the way, and my broker, her company has been getting a steady flow of bids lately, which is good. Prayerfully, most of those will come through, if not all. But we'll see how it goes. And also working with White Gloves, they're starting to pick up the pace as well. So things are working out. That's a blessing. Thank you guys sincerely for all the condolences for my dad. Still a little rough from time to time, especially, you know, when it comes to my mom. She's been grieving really hard. I guess because I stay busy, or try to, it doesn't, you know, affect me as bad as it does her. Plus, by her being in that house alone, you know, it's not a good thing. We keep urging her to get out, not to just sit in there. Way too many memories. But yep, I really want to thank you guys, you know, for the prayers and condolences. It meant a lot to me. Stop. We got 2 cans we're gonna have to roll out over here at Rocksteady. I keep hearing their food is really decent. I have to check them out one day soon. My stops downtown, they're pretty close. May ride like 5 minutes between stops down here, and then they start to spread out from there. It's a big difference running private stops versus municipal. Working with the county, they pretty much had a monopoly on the greater DeKalb area. So you come out of one driveway and go straight into another one. Waste management here. First can has gotten a lot better. They don't load it as heavy as they used to. But it can still be a chore sometimes pushing this thing up. It's a very small incline right there. With the weight of that can, it makes it difficult. And then the ground's not all level either. It's a little bumpy. I think I got my forks a little too high. Okay, that should be good. Always close this door back to that grease trap, just in case that can rolls back on me. I don't want to be pinned on it. It's light today. Yeah, too high. Still a battle with them with all these trash cans. All right, let's get to work. Stops where outside controls would be nice. You wouldn't have to keep jumping in and out. this first can is always so heavy, especially after a weekend. It goes Monday through Saturday, but Monday is always the heaviest. I think they do pretty good business on the weekends. I wanted to say for anybody watching, there's a new company, and I am very proud of this company, the owner, Wheels Waste, up in North Georgia. I think in the Cumming area. You're looking for a good, reliable residential company, definitely give him a call. That young man is passionate about the business, excited in what he does. You know, I watched him grow from chasing the trucks with his camera to actually working on them, learning the business, and now has his own. Extremely proud of him. This house is not like this. My Easy Pack used to go right in it, but the forks are a little off on this truck, where the arms are. One is a little higher than the other. I'm gonna take it to CES and get them to straighten it out one day. When I get this pump fixed out so I can work it idle. Being a night rider, I don't like making too much noise, especially with the engine, if I can help it. People complain about the smallest things sometimes. Even though I don't slam the cans early in the morning, they still may complain about the backup alarm or the engine if you rev it too hard. My buddy there, he has a cleaning service. I try to get here because before him, he normally parks in the handicap space right there. Some mornings it's kind of hard to get around them, especially if I'm backing in. Because every now and then I come from the opposite direction on different days. But we're gonna ride for a minute before we get to our next stop up in Shamley. I'll probably catch you guys later in daylight. We shall return. Alright gang, we're back. City of Avondale here. One of their guys. This is their rear loader. One of their rear loaders. I think they run, yep, two. Here's another one right there. One's a pack more and one is a how.
If the engine trouble that caused a little bit of stroke can be fixed in time. Engineers are trying to find out why they can only chill there on 3.
It's the City of Avondale Estates. Have to watch the speed through here because their police used to be a little notorious back in the day, at least.
Data tracking. that was tracking people through their mobile devices.
The agency alleges the data can be used to expose people to stalking, discrimination, job loss, and even physical violence. The FTC wants a judge to order the company to stop selling the data and delete the sensitive geolocation information it's already collected.
Reporter Christopher Cruz says consumers may not realize they're being tracked and they have no control over sale or use of that data.
Wow.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra announces its holiday tour dates for the Ghosts of
That's the way it's going.
Playing 2 shows
Gonna
in
be able to
Atlanta,
track
Saturday,
everything we
December 11th
do,
at Gas
say.
Arena in Duluth.
There are actually
It's crazy.
2 touring bands.
Big Brother is watching.
TSO website September 16th. The pre-sale for Atlanta fans available on the night.
It is
Everybody
here.
loves my Yoda. I've been getting a lot of smiles this morning.
Spice lattes are back.
I found him about 3 or 4 months ago, maybe a little longer. Got a set of apartments we're going to now, and we'll have to shut down after this one. I got a time stop, another set of apartments, but they don't bring the compactors out till about 8:45. So I'll take a little break after I get this one.
And on Thursday, the high is 90. And I did do some digging on the data. The hottest, the latest that we've had temperatures.
Everywhere you look, they're building.
October 9th, 1941, when we reached 91 degrees. And on October 4th, 2019, so just 3 years ago, we hit.
Come on, people, get to the light. Let's go.
So I love the PSL. I'm going to wait until Tuesday to get my first one. Be able to be on ice. And quite frankly, the ice is pretty cold. I highly recommend it. I'm the PSC meteorologist, Christina Edwards.
Ice does make the medicine run out a little easier. It's time to 10:25. Here's perfect day. 30 to a truck fire adjacent to a bridge over a interstate in Rex, Clayton County. Still on the westbound lanes, an active operation underway on Highway 4223. Westbound lane shut down at I-675. That was just east of the I-675. Bridge 675 is slow in the area. 75 starting to take up a few brake lights out of McDonough as you work your way towards Stockbridge this morning. Right lane especially slow between Marlow and Forest Park on 75 north. Nothing big in your way due to up to Union City along the 85 corner. What about I-20? I was waiting to see brake lights I-20 westbound in DeKalb County out of Livonia to the east side perimeter and south. Wood Avenue, downtown connector, and on the West Freeway.
Back wheels just spinning. A lot of those guys don't realize you can't go up that steep hill without the differential engaged, or your back tires will spin. You won't go anywhere.
And really one of the worst places, the pressure points, 35 and 400 Ashford Dunwoody Road. You talk about the coordination.
Alrighty.
Together. What about the crews that got into their work all?
We got 3 cans in here, 1 6-yard and 2 8-yarders.
Well, it didn't take long before that.
And the residents use the ground more than the cans. I'll be surprised if there's nothing on the ground.
In the area, we had fan left. We had in the area. We sort of rerouted from what they were doing on transport 285 400 into that area to get that work done. And certainly a huge thanks to Georgia State Patrol, who was able to get our bridge inspectors through that traffic, through sky or through land, to get on site so we can get it open.
Not that bad.
Stretch of road is. Certainly,
Usually there'll be a small mountain of trash around those cans.
To get this flowing as safely and as quickly as possible. And so we have all these open westbound just before 5 o'clock this morning. So great work by our crews out there. Certainly we cannot say enough about them.
And we were question looking for you now. Does the fire do anything up against the timeline for finishing the 285 400 project? And is there any news on whether you'll need to actually close some lanes on 285 here in the next few months to get the job done? We're talking about that a few months ago.
equipment and help us. So great job by them out there. But so that impactful on a daily commute for a significant amount of time. And so what would your alternate commute be if you had 2 lanes closed every day on any stretch of I-285? Start thinking about that now. You're going to need the tools. You're going to need the extra routes. You're going to need to be able to be nimble in that situation. But the good part is that means the end is near.
Peterbilt was cool, but I miss looking at my top spot mirror to watch the blade.
WSB News Time is 8:15.
So I don't have to turn around as much.
We do this every morning during Atlanta's morning news.
Make this part of your morning routine to get 15 minutes of uninterrupted news, weather, and traffic on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At Georgia Power, we're investing in infrastructure to ensure a more resilient power grid, creating a balanced mix of hydro, solar, and nuclear energy, and installing high-speed EV charging stations across the state, all while providing the highest level of customer service and satisfaction. Because we know that the carbon-free energy Georgia needs to prosper tomorrow will come from the tireless energy we put in our communities today. Georgia Power.
She's so slow.
SUV from Jim Ellis Buick GMC. To see the car special, visit JimEllisBuickGMC.com. Start your purchase online with the Jim Ellis Expressway and save time at the dealership, or complete your entire purchase with the comfort of home. Or stop by a Peachtree Industrial just inside the perimeter, or on Highway 20 in Beaufort for a one-of-a-kind VIP shopping experience. Jim Ellis Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
At Firehouse Sellers, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. Like our hearty Italian favorites, it's the tastiest decision you'll make today. Starting with our Italian stuff.
was
I think
behind
that's
me.
going to evaporate away as we go into the mid-afternoon before the frontal boundary arrives and kicks
Okay,
up
he's
a
off
few
to the
rain
side.
showers.
I had to
for
make
the
sure
metro
people
area.
would get
So
right
still looking
behind
for a
you.
high of 88. Chance of rain
And you won't
today
see
is
him in the
30%.
camera.
And the timeline for the rain showers would be between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Drying out for tonight, low 70s. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 89. With a nice northwest breeze bringing in that nice dry air. So it's going to
What, baby?
feel like fall, even if the thermometers climb upper 80s on Wednesday. A high of 90 on Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Take advantage
So
of the
now
dry
we'll
weather
go
because on
back
Friday and
towards
Saturday,
our other
rain showers
apartments.
return. Friday's high
There's a little
87,
area
rain
that I like to
40%.
wait in, an open
Saturday,
parking
high
lot.
84, mostly cloudy, chance of rain 60%.
But I will catch you guys a little
75
later.
degrees at the bus stop in Peachtree City, 73 in Locust Grove. I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards.
The evidence that Serena Williams is
Alright, gang. It's Wednesday morning. We wrapped up at Seminole Landfill. Wait our turn to push out. Pray that everybody's having a good start to their day, that your week has been well. Whew. A little tired this morning. I'm thankful that I'm here. Nice size trailer. Junk in the box. Playful name for a company. That's a lot of weight to have up in the air, pulling out too quick. Not saying he did, but some guys will come away from the pile wide open. CNG Kenworth right there. Machine is all the way over there. It's still shaking the ground. See the tipper all right. there. Takes them a while to load those trailers, but in seconds it's empty. Because the ground is so unstable in a landfill, I don't leave my tailgate up when I pull out. I always bring it down. You don't want to turn over in here. It's easy to do if you're not careful. Trying to get my attention and tell them the line to move up. Gonzalez, dumpster rental. To do is pull down the hill out of everybody's way, then I'll check the seal before I close up the tailgate. Then we'll head back out across the scale. That also gives me time to see if anything's wedged between my tires or if I may have caught a flat as well. If I walk around the truck, check my tires out too. It should be good. It's a blessing today. It wasn't as busy in here. Normally, we'll sit for a while before you can pull out of here. Close up and get out of here. Oops. Gotta check my tires. Just that quick. Get all the Tonka toys, boys and girls. Feel like an old man this morning. Coming, baby. Wasn't as muddy as I thought. We got a lot of rain yesterday. Thought I may end up having to go to Blue Beacon after I came out of here, but not so. It's all good. Go through the tire cleaner and we're out of here. Wanted to thank you guys for tuning in and riding along with me. Try to find some topics to speak on, you know, as far as the operation of the truck and whatnot. I know I covered that over the years, but it doesn't hurt to, you know, go back over things and refresh it. You know, there's a lot of newer viewers and ladies and gentlemen that want to get into front end, so we'll discuss some of that next go round. The last little bit coming out of here would be the muddiest. But over here is where the residents go. They don't allow them to come up the hill. Only contractors and private haulers and the county haulers, the city too, well, all municipal. But it would speed things up a whole lot if the contractors were actually able to dump over there too. Or if they had a separate area for them to dump. Because that backs all of the commercial trucks up, having to wait on those guys. And maybe one day they'll fix that. I don't know. Nice Western Star right there. For those that don't know, that's Mike over there, Green Diamond. That's one of the guys that I sub for too. He runs roll-off primarily. He has an old Mack RD. I think that truck's 2000. Can't remember. Good running truck. Just needs a little TLC on it. On earlier. I hope it's still working. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bouncy today. When it's working, it works well. But that's the thing, when it's working. Get our payment ready, and I'll catch up with you guys later, probably this weekend or early next week. Peace and blessings.